happy weekend. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house, in a creepy graveyard, from a haunted chick like me with disgustingly cute dogs. Tonight's special is the buy one get one free. That means that every reading that you purchase is buy one get one free. Check out the link, the pinned comment. Check out the links. Check out my music. There's a link in the pinned comment for that. Everything you need to know is in the pinned comment and in the description. 5+ subscribers, I'll open the chat to free Yes No Tarot. 10+ likes, I'll open the chat to free Q&A on the Spiritbox.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Whale.
Commercial. Am I ready to lose an hour of sleep tonight? Absolutely. What are we gonna live? 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. again? Which hour is it that we relive? When does it happen? It's 1:19 a.m. here now. Chat is cut off. 1 second. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger. Maybe the free collective can be about what this transition to 1 more hour of light at night will bring us. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. Okay, so it'll go from 2 to 3 a.m. Oh, so like, what you're saying is that in 40 minutes from now, where I am on the East Coast, it's gonna be 3 a.m. It's gonna be the witching hour. That is so weird and trippy. Okay, alright. Well, I guess that's when I'll turn the spirit box on. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put a few things in chat, and then I'll see what collective message spirit might have for us about that subject. I'm going to put some music on, just a little bit of music. So, let's see. About this hour we are going to lose here. So collective message is brilliant, Meryl. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. For anyone who may be in chat, anyone who may join us tonight, may watch the replay. What do we need to know about what this transition to 1 more hour of light at night will bring us? What do we need to know about that right now, Spirit? What is the most important message you can bring to light for us this evening about what transition to 1 more hour of light at night will bring us? Well, that's not very funny, Spirit. Is that just satire? I don't know why I'm laughing. It's 3 of Swords. Okay, sadness. Transition from sadness. Juggling sadness. Juggling finances. Juggling your balance towards enlightenment during that extra light of hour. Oh, Spirit, you're funny. Okay, so, I think they're feeling a bit cheeky tonight. 3 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. So, you know, you're going to be a mix. It's going to be this extra light at night. The transition is a mixed bag of cats. From level 1 grief all the way to level 8 of acceptance. I think what Spirit's saying is that many of us during this extra, or this 1 more hour of light at night, what it will bring us is, you know, transitioning from maybe what has been difficult, what has been painful, what has been sorrowful, juggling that around, you know, our life, and this 4 of Swords, talking about like a bit of a rest in regards to this 3 of Swords, a bit of a rest, a bit of a pause for it, so we can move forward, because I feel like 4 of Swords is a bit of a pause before moving forward towards something that is a clarity in our life, in our thoughts, and our feelings in regards to what we've been feeling. So reversed devil. That is a very cold energy there. Yeah, I guess a bit of chilling out from, a bit of a chill out for what it is that isn't serving you so much. More practicing, you know, more closing your eyes and living the idea of what you want and compared to what you don't want. Juggling back and forth, taking an extra hour to maybe spend some time in that light to meditate and focus more on what it is that serves you in regards to what is warm instead of cold, what is hot instead of not, what is... There's also the Emperor card. There's a couple of cards on the floor, Tower and the 5 of Swords, which 5 of Swords comes after the 4 of Swords in the deck, but it's kind of like, what happens in between? What is the time that you're spending getting to know yourself more deeply in that hour of light at night, an extra hour of light at night? That's what it will bring you. But a lot of juggling, and a lot of fighting off this feeling of fear, this feeling of the unknown, this feeling of maybe even feelings of, you know, not even getting enough rest because of
whatever reason.
But yeah, don't fighting off arguing with yourself, fighting off the tower moments that you have with yourself. You know, if you are fearing something all the time, address it. And address it by okay, it's very valid what you're feeling, there's nothing wrong with that, and it doesn't mean you've messed up your life or the world, or doesn't mean something bad's going to happen to you. But you must practice being fair with your thoughts, your feelings. The swords are about feelings and thoughts. Pentacles are about balance, and the devil is very much about, I feel, another one of those grounding energies that, you know, you can decide to walk the line, but at the same time there's going to be, you know, parts of you that maybe you didn't know were there, and parts of you do know they are there, whether good or bad. But you know, you must stay focused on remembering and feeling, you know, what does feel normal to you, what does feel good to you, what does feel most right to you, instead of arguing with yourself about it in the tower. And this extra hour is a kind of getting to know yourself a little deeper kind of hour in the light, especially before night. I feel the times of day that are, I feel like the times of day that are really transitional is when it's twilight. You know, that time between night and day, and that time between day and night. So you might find those times of day to just, if you can just take even 10 seconds for yourself, if you're awake or you're around or you're, you know, present, to meet yourself a little bit more deeply in the ideas, the feelings, the thoughts that you would like to experience in your life, in your journey. And we always get this card. Life is beautiful, life is meaningful. Maybe write yourself a letter as to, or write a loved one a letter as to what that means to you. Maybe write a letter to your future self about why life is beautiful and life is meaningful. And go back and read it. Maybe do a life is beautiful, life is meaningful time capsule. And go back in 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 years and see where you are with it. Maybe make that time capsule in that hour of twilight. Hey Mel Rain, welcome back to the Chammy. Hey James, welcome to the Haunted House. Is this a Pokemon channel? Maybe. Pokemon card channel. Oh. Ding, yes. So, yeah, take some time to marinate on that. And being that I am an intuitive card reader, I mean, that's... I see a lot of... Saw a lot of red in those cards. Hey Rain, welcome back. I'm sorry, I'm lagging a little bit. I just did a free collective message. Just finished it up not too long ago. I think I might have started about 5 or 6 minutes in. Now we're at about 19 minutes in. That's all right. Yeah, what Meryl said. Well, if you want me to wash my hair, well, send me a Cash App donation and I'll pay someone to do it for me. your mouth. I keep hearing like really creepy noises outside tonight. Like before I did the happy hour earlier tonight, I could hear echoes of people screaming. Speaking of echoes of people screaming, I need to message this girl that I met over the holidays who her husband grew up in this neighborhood, and he said something to her on the phone when we were all chatting because she got houses confused, so she showed up at my doorstep. And her husband said that when he was a kid and his friends and him would play in the neighborhood, there was always this one house where they would hear chains like getting dragged up and down the stairs. But I forgot until right now that I need to message her about that, and it's been a couple months. Because she was supposed to, they were supposed to, like, I don't know. She said that he knew or his sister knew or something which house it was. But yeah, I've just been hearing all kinds of crazy noises out there. I mean, it's one thing if I hear a car drive by or I hear like a fox in heat or something. But hearing like multiple people's screams echoing through the trees is very creepy. It's beer 30. It's 1 o'clock here. Who has Nancy? I'm not sure, sweetheart. At this point, Freddy Krueger could have her. No, it's been going on for more than a decade. Okay, and it happens because the area is incredibly haunted. Like, I don't know what's creepier. The screaming people or the chanting in the woods. And what was so very strange about the chanting in the woods is like, it happened several times during one spring, 2 or 3 days in a row. I think I've told this story before. There's even a video on the channel about it, with like full sound noises, everything. Is it a cat in heat? No. You know, interesting enough, I hear more fox than cat in the heat, but Did I ever share that video with you, Meryl? The chanting in the woods. Anyways, several years went by. Maybe 5-6 years. And then one day I heard the chanting in the woods again with the drums and the chanting. And what was really creepy about it is I could see that somebody had a lantern in the woods, and like a group of people they were moving quietly through the woods in light rain in the dark with just like a lantern like the kind I have there on the hook on the wall. And the way they moved, it just felt and seemed like they were ghosts. Almost like, it was just so strange. And I just know that after having like that experience, I was never really like the same again. It was really weird. And there's a lot of weird things that happen that I can't explain. And I'll like start to make a series or a video about it, and then I'll like get sick, or I'll get like completely exhausted because of the constant focus and refocus on them and the energy itself. Or it's been a really long time since I've made a video about any of, like, I started making a series about the mimic, which I stopped working on because it's almost as if it's just like, even though it's become so comfortably numb after years of hauntings, it's still as if it's gets a bit too overwhelming. Oh, I'm great at Halloween in general. That's my birthday. So yeah, every day's a Halloween party here. But I tell you what, I may or may not finish the Mimic series. There's so much more about like my music that's more interesting for me. But still, it's been interesting the last couple of days with it getting more like, feeling more like summer instead of winter. And I didn't even expect to hear, people screaming at like 11 o'clock at night, echoes of people screaming. It's almost as if like they're right there on the street, but they're not there. You can't see them, but you can hear them. Hey, welcome to the haunted house. Day forecast, 65 degrees every day. Nice. Was there snow during the Snowfest parade? They need to change it to Dirt Fest. Well, I'm hearing some interesting things about like the polar caps melting and how the North Pole might not even be like it might be melted by the end of the year. I'm like, oh great, nice, okay, alright. I'll believe it when I see it. know that sounds terrible, but now you're saying this. And is this even normal? I mean, they must have decided to call it the Snowfest Parade because they expect snow this time of year, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Can I pull a card for you? Read the description and the poll. The poll says 5+ subscribers, I'll open the chat up to free yes/no questions. 10+ likes, I'll open the chat up to free Q&A with the Spiritbox. Or you can purchase a reading. All readings are buy one, get one free on the weekends. Interesting. Guaranteed, huh? Yeah, that sounds rather, yes, Jimi Hendrix voodoo. Oh. Hey J-Man, welcome to the haunted house. How are you tonight? Oh Lordy. I think that people are very confused about the difference between voodoo and hoodoo. I also think that there's a lot of things about both that people are also confused about. The dark side and the light side of both. And I also think that people generally don't usually know what the fuck they're talking about, pardon my French, when it comes to either subject. And if you do find somebody who knows what you're talking about, might be an interesting conversation to have. But as far as doing voodoo, exactly what the chanting in the woods like made me think about, to be quite honest. Yay, in 8 minutes, it's going to be the witching hour, somehow, at 1:53 a.m. Is it at an angle? Yeah, it's at an angle. A messy angle because I was in a hurry and never fixed it. I do plan on fixing it. In fact, there's a lot that has to get fixed. I'm doing a lot of different things that I don't think I ever expected to do, but I just feel like there's too much in my life that doesn't like align with like who I am right now. Maybe it like aligns more with maybe who I was a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And I'm just kind of trying to get at those things out of the way and change the way it feels in this room. So I kind of just, I just was like, I'm just gonna put that up there and just see what it looks like one night, and then I just never went back to take it down and make it straight and make it look straight. It's like, fuck it. I got some more of those today. They're the birthday cake animal crackers though, in the bunny shapes. And I think they gave us some Girl Scout cookies, the mint thins. So that was nice of them. I've hidden them in the pantry so that they don't get stolen, hidden, or lost, or eaten in 1 hour. You sound like Frank and Dad.
Low battery.
Oh, I better get that on the charger, since I'm going to be turning on the Spiritbox in a minute. Yeah, Tara will come out into the kitchen and be like, "What you cooking?" Frank and Dad will be like, "Black pepper." And he'll run away. Oh, I really should,
Low battery.
I really should live stream my life on the member side of things, so you guys can have a good laugh at this strange world I live in. I'll be right back. Gotta find a charger for that speaker. I know I got one somewhere.
Low battery.
Yeah. Okay, since I don't think there's any zombies outside the window, I'm gonna turn the music up just a little bit.
Low battery. Maximum volume.
Okay, I think that's charging. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do a collective love message. And we'll watch a short spooky film here in a moment. And then we'll put the spirit box on. What time is it here? It's 3 a.m. That is so weird. I gotta take a picture of that. That is just so weird. That is so weird. That is so weird. It's just so weird to see the clock go from, like, to see Meryl say black pepper at 1:58, and then a few moments later it's 3 a.m. and you say, what time is it? And it's 3 a.m. Oh, I dropped all the cards on the floor. Well, damn. At 3 a.m. in the morning. That is so oddly strange to be like 4 hours from LA time, like lay. So will we be 3 hours apart in 4 hours? I don't think I ever really realized that this happens. So I'm assuming it's midnight now in, like, say, Texas, where Molly is? I'm so lost now. What time is it anywhere? Oh, there's no time. There's no such thing as time. Nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning. Oh, what a beautiful card. True love. I like that card. – 1 a.m. in Texas. I guess Spirit's trying to say something about true love. Maybe Spirit truly loves 3 a.m. the witching hour. True love. Spirit, can you clarify the true love card for us tonight? soulmate. Soulmate. Passion. Spirit may be saying in this collective love message tonight that love, maybe whatever it is that you truly love is the love of your lifetime, is the love of a lifetime, or the love of a lifetime that's coming in for you. Could be a passionate art, or it could be a passionate soulmate. It could be a passionate journey that you might be on too. It might be a passionate journey of self-love. Spirit's asking you to think about, what is your first true love? What is your passion? Be your own true best soulmate and follow through with the things that may require self-love more often than not. That's, show yourself some passion and compassion in that way. I'm just going to take 1 minute to 2 minutes to just take a break real quick, and I'm going to start a short film, and we're going to watch it, and then we'll turn on the spirit box. Be right back. It won't take very long. Hey Yang, how are you, sweetheart? I'm here. I'm just getting a silent film ready for us to watch. It's very short. Maybe like no more than 20 minutes. Maybe like 15 to 18 minutes on. I'm good, sweetheart. How are you? I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I know it's been a strange week. My manager is. Wait, you got a new job, or you went back to the job, or? How long am I going to be on here for? Well, my iPad's at about 40%. So the movie's about 15 minutes or so long. And then we're going to get on the Spiritbox after that. So I'll probably be here for about another hour. It'll probably let me be on here for about another hour. I was at about 85% when I started. So yeah, let me see. Start this movie. I would love to hear about your experience and whatever's going on with you. So yeah, go have a shower. I should be here. I should be here when you get back. was an interesting Uber ride. is that thing? Does anybody know? that's so cute. Movies used to be so strange. Be right back. Hey, welcome back. I am gonna put the Spiritbox on in a moment. Hey, Ghost Rider, how have you been? Happy weekend. Is it still snowing there? I hear it's summer everywhere. Just trying to see if it's there yet, where you are. Finally stopped, wow. Well, that's good. Digging yourself out of your own house? Yeah, I know the struggle. But digging yourself out of your own house in May, now that is a true struggle. Especially 10 feet of it. Does it even snow like that there in your area anymore, in that state? Oh, I bet there's even more there. Alright, let me see real quick how much time I have on this machine. The time machine. Are there any spirits here with us now? Any spirits here with us now that can hear my voice?
That's better. Is
As you would like what? Are there any spirits here with us now in the room? Are there any spirits here with us now in the room? Are there any spirits here with us now? Can you tell me, Spirit? Are any of our most trusted and strongest spirit guides here now? Are any of our most trusted and strongest spirit guides here now? And what do we need to know about that? Really loud. If there's any spirits here with us now, if there's any spirits here with us now, can you please show us your presence? Can you make a noise or turn the light off or on? Coffee. You want a coffee, Spirit? Are there any spirits that can hear my voice? Yes or no? Are there any spirits that can hear my voice? Yes or no? Spirit, do you know where you are? Spirit, do you know where you are? It sort of sounded like it said I did. Spirit, are you aware of what year it is? Can you read the chat? Can you read the chat, Spirit? If anybody has any questions they want to share, that maybe you'd like to ask the Spirit Box, please feel free to ask.
Okay.
Spirit, are you trapped in a twilight zone? Spirit, are you trapped in a twilight zone? Are there any spirits that are willing to talk with us about Nancy Guthrie? Is there any spirits that are willing to talk with us about Nancy Guthrie tonight? Are the spirits sad tonight? Are the spirits sad tonight here who are with us? We come here to learn about you, and we come in respect. We come to remember you. We come to remember you, Spirit. If you want to tell us what your name is, that would be great. What would you like us to call you? My name is Stormy. Yes, the case is very sad. Will we ever find any clues about Nancy Guthrie? Did the spirit box just say Wells Fargo? Strange. Is there anything that Spirit wants to tell us about Nancy Guthrie tonight? Can you tell us anything, Spirit, about Nancy Guthrie? Yes, it does remind me very much of John Benet Ramsey. Very much so. Spirit, what do we need to know about where Nancy Guthrie is? Where is Nancy Guthrie? Well, this is hopeful. Enduring. The enduring card. Enduring. Spirit, is the Nancy Guthrie case, is this a cover-up to something more devious and more heinous than we could imagine? Is there something that we need to know? Or is there something Nancy Guthrie's most trusted and strongest spirit guides might like to share about what Nancy Guthrie is enduring? 29.
Do it.
Direction north, color white. So very strange. the stone, take a stone in your hand and meditate on it. Or use the stone surface pictured on the card. Go into the stone. Experience her quiet soul. Experience her quiet soul. The stone welcomes your visit. Let her experience the inside of your heart as well. See how you are each an enduring mirror for the other. How you are everywhere, mirroring everything. The stone absorbs you and you absorb the stone. How can you be alone if you are part of everything? Oh boy. You are the totality of enduring existence, therefore nothing in existence can upset you. That's very different. Enduring. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty strange to think about it. I mean, can enduring mean? Can it mean? I can imagine that it can mean that she's thriving somewhere, enduring whatever it is she's going through. But at the same time, when you read that card, when you listen to that card, when you think about what that card is saying, it's like saying she's everywhere and in everything, like as if she's not contained in her physical body. Or she is somewhere between a rock and a hard place, enduring the situation.
So we are.
Do the spirit boxes say so we are? Is there anything else that is there anything else we need to know about maybe where Nancy Guthrie is? Can you give us a sign or a clue about the location where we might be able to find and help her? Can you tell us if we're even capable of helping, if Nancy Guthrie is even capable of being helped at this point? It's a dull situation. It's a what? I'll have to go back over that one. It sounded like it's a dull situation. Okay, but there can be a silver lining in everything. Well, I don't think I'm ready to accept that, to be honest. We will know. We will find out. So, it took some time for me to find out what happened to my mom. We'll find out what happened to Savannah's mom, too. Look, we very well may have found out what happened to Jean-Benet and Madeleine McCain. Is that her name, Madeleine? Madeleine, the little girl who got kidnapped in Portugal. Do any of the spirits know where JonBenet Ramsey may be now?
Ascertain.
Is JonBenet Ramsey still with us? See, here's the thing about the JonBenet thing. How I feel a little bad. We'll just talk about it just for a second. At the end of the day, I think it was a cover-up. I think at the end of the day, that body wasn't even JonBenet Ramsey's. I think there's something questionable about. I mean, I hate to think that law enforcement maybe doesn't always do their job right, but we know that law enforcement and medical stuff can get messed up and botched up and all that stuff, but it was the 1990s, not the 1930s or 40s or 50s or 60s or even 70s. They had advanced technology at that time. They had an idea of what happened, and they just didn't tell us what happened. Because what happened was that probably, most likely, somewhere, somehow, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm insane, I don't know, we're all a little bit crazy, but did the spirit box just laugh? At the end of the day, I kind of wonder, did they sell her? How do we know that? Where is the girl that wrote in the diary of the Epstein files about her baby and then making her a baby machine? And she was just like, if you think about the timeline of when that stuff was written, and you think about the age JonBenet Ramsey would have been at that time, like, have you ever thought that maybe, here's what dawned on me. When I did some research about her DNA not being tested, the DNA of the body not being tested. Now, I can understand that, law enforcement is going to say, oh, yeah, we're going to trust the parents and the family on, being able to, identify her. Are you okay? I'll be right back.
No.
I'm back. No, it wasn't Frank and Dad. But I am wondering if that was a ghost or just a sleepy person in the hallway who really did stub their toe. No, it's like that. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. But did you just hear like all that weird stuff on the spirit box when I walked away? Anyways, what I was trying to say is, what if even with the girl in Portugal, what if her parents sold her and then they just swapped out like they just swapped, and John Benet Ramsey, they just swapped out her body with somebody else. And I guess it dawned on me that could be a sick possibility, only because, well, I mean, when they were doing the autopsy, like, I guess, you know, and I mean, they took it that when the dad said, "Oh, that was her. I found her in the basement." You know, taking the parents' word for it that it's their child, and taking their word for it that they identified the body clearly. But I still think there's just something odd about, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I guess I would want to DNA test the body, even if the parents said, or the family said it was a definite identification. Another weird case. Tell me what you think about that one.
Ghost 20.
Did that just say Ghost 20? Are there 20 ghosts with us now?
Hey.
I guess I also read somewhere that they didn't DNA test Jeffrey Epstein's body. Did they do any of the spirits know if Jeffrey Epstein's body was DNA tested? Oh yeah, you know, that's interesting. Are you talking about the Pamela Smart case from the 90s?
Oh, yeah.
I think I remember. I think I remember like seeing something about it somewhere on YouTube. It's okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm okay. I got lost in the story about the woman that you just mentioned. That's all. So I kind of like spaced out for a minute. And then further down the line was like, who got Charles Manson's remains? And then I really like spaced out. But yeah, I guess that happened in Maine with Pamela Smart. So, who got Charles Manson's remains? Charles Manson's body was claimed by his self-proclaimed grandson, Jason Freeman, after a court battle with claimants like Manson's alleged son, Michael Bruner, and memorabilia collector Michael Channels. Freeman had the remains cremated and scattered them in March 2018. A Kern County Superior Court judge ruled in Freeman's favor, granting him the right to dispose of the body.
And the project. Where?
Okay, no problem. Take your time finding the right story. I think the Pamela, I think I know where I heard the Pam story. What was her name again? Pamela Smart. I saw some like horror animation about it on Broccoli Animation, so that was how I heard about it. Because they like take true crime and stuff like that and turn them into like mini animations that you can watch on YouTube.
I got
Are there any spirits that have anything they'd like to say to us before I turn the channel off and the spirit box off and we say goodnight? Okay. Elizabeth Smart. Okay. I don't know. Let me look that up.
out the thing.
So what happened to Elizabeth Smart? They just found her with a couple in the wide open. Now I'm so confused. Like, what if that girl is really John Benet Ramsey? Like, you see what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm not saying it is, but she's been kidnapped, right? And so they just found her in the middle of nowhere with some people that she didn't belong with. Well, wow. But were they even looking for her? I've never even heard of it. Did you hear what the spirit box just said? It said, yeah, they looked. Alrighty. I think I'm at 5% anyways. I'm at 7%. Alright, you too. I guess I'll go and find out what I can about that case, and we'll just talk about it next time I see you on the chat. Everyone have a good night. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll be back tomorrow night sometime. I'm not sure what time. But thanks so much for coming by tonight. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscribes. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. And we'll see you guys really soon. Kalanita. Good night.